Hey guys, thanks for checking out the world of barbecue. My name is Jeff with Hallboy Barbecue. This week we sit down with Kevin LaRocque from Kevlar BBQ. He shows us his competition rig, some of his favorite smokers, and we even get a sneak peek into his freezer. Check this out. So man, I've been dying to ask you, and I'm sure everybody else is wanting to know, well, just you've done really well in brisket with your barbecue career and stuff. What is your opinion of a really good burn end? Because they are, I've had yours, and they were excellent, but it seems like a lot of teams these days, they don't put burn ends in the box. First of all, because, I mean, almost it just kind of seems like nobody really knows what a good burn end is on both ends of the spectrum, the cooks and the judges. So, I mean, the cooks are kind of, what is your opinion on a good burn end?
I would say, well, 75% of the time, I'm putting burn ends in.
Okay.
I always cook to put them in. Mm-hmm. I separate my flat from my
point.
I've never barbecued before. Yeah. No, I separate my flat from the point, you know, to make the burn ends, and you know, square them up nicely. I you know, cut the flats down to the, you know, almost box size, so you get a nice smoke ring. So I got a lot of wasted material that I keep for grinding at the end of the season.
Sure.
I made 12 pounds of burger last year.
What?
That was nice. You know?
Wow, brisket burger, come on.
But the point, you know, I trim it to the point where it's the same height even. You know, once you always got the higher end, I'll fillet into that, almost butterfly it, flip it, so I got a continuous area.
There you go.
And then I cook that separately. You know, and I'll take that over.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
Cook it until it's time to come out, and cut them up, sauce them a little bit, set them in, you know, to stay warm, and there's the 25% of the time that I don't put them in, they've either set up and tightened up a little bit, and I'm just not happy with them, or they could have went another couple degrees.
Oh, okay.
But separating them, you got a better chance of doing that. You know, when you keep the briskets together, you know, you don't have them shaped. You're not going to have a uniform size in there.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I want to take those 8 pieces that were right in a row.
Okay.
You know, and
that way there's no.
And I say 8 because, you know, you only supposed to have 6.
Sure.
But I do 8 to 10 pieces of brisket, so I like to do that many in the.
Oh, okay.
And plus the size that I cut mine, that's about the width of the box. You know, I keep the same size as the slices. You know, if I do 6, you're in a little bit on the edges. And
okay. So are you looking for like melt in your mouth?
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, it's obviously you're going to have a soft piece because of all the fat in there, but that fat has to be rendered down. You know, and
not chewy.
Not chewy. Rendered down is going to be chewy, but no, like, snapback.
Right.
When you chew
not
down,
elastic,
you're telling, you know, you can tell that it's coming apart.
Sure.
Oh, if I were, boy, that one's, it's either going to be, it's got to be these 4.
Yeah, those came together really good, didn't they? Look good.
I like how that one's falling though.
Yeah, if you had some garnishment, that'd help out a little bit, huh? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, my sauce needs to be a little
thinner, huh?
Little hotter. That's about what it is.
Okay. Those look great, especially that top row.
Okay, Judge. I'll get you a napkin in a minute. Maybe a little tight.
Yummy.
Looking for a Jambo.
Ah, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I've cooked. You know, I like
This is exclusive here. You're going stick burner on us, are you?
Well, I got the garage area now. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, if I get an enclosed model, you know, I'd get an enclosed model.
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't want a trailer model. There's no, although I could pull it on the back of the fifth wheel.
Sure, yeah.
Because you can put an extra trailer on there, but I don't want to put something.
Now you got 2 trailers, yeah. I think
that expensive and.
Sure.
You know, pride and joy on the very, very back where you can't even see it.
Can't even see it.
I'd have to put a camera system back there so I can watch my.
Well, that is doable. People do that.
It
sure.
Is. It is.
Sure.
You know, I like the. You know, what's the smoker everybody's getting? The Outlaw.
Yeah, the Outlaws. Yeah.
Love the Outlaw, but just everybody's got one.
Okay.
You know.
Not a lot of Jambos up here.
Nope. I cooked on. When I first met Steve Coddington, Bubba, I cooked on his. I went with him down to Praise the Lard competition, and we were helping out Phil Wingo from Pork Mafia.
Yeah.
And Phil is friends with Leanne Whippen. Back then it was Wood Chicks Barbecue.
Sure,
she did competition.
Back in the Pitmasters TV
and
show days.
we had her, it was a J5, I believe.
Okay.
J5 or J7. It was the nice enclosed, all the compartments.
Yeah, super.
Airbrushed,
awesome.
Real flames all over it. You know, had the stamp plate on the backside.
There you go.
You know, with the team name and everything. And we cooked on that, and that's my one and only time cooking on a Jambo. Okay. But they're just, you know, they're tried and true pits.
They are, sure.
I mean, you got Johnny Trigg still cooks on them. Tuffy Stone still cooks on them, and you know those guys are elite guys. Obviously, I'm not putting myself in their class, but if you learn your pit, you know you can cook just as well as them.
Sure.
You know.
Who are you with this year?
Well, back again this year is. I got Heath Riles barbecue and grill rubs.
Great stuff.
Love them.
Oh my gosh.
I got 3 of his rubs, and I taught it in because I won Team of the Year in brisket in 2017.
2017, yeah, GLBBQA.
I got the honor of teaching the Barbecue 101 class, which is going on actually right now.
As we speak, it's going on. Yes, it is.
And you know, so I was lucky with that, but you know, I used 3 of his rubs on that recipe, and and I've kept the same. And 2017 was obviously better than 2018, but I still finished 5th in the state in 2018. It was the only category that I got a call or a walk in every competition I did except for Westland.
Oh, okay.
A little dark.
There we go.
Got the panel off, so it's got a little.
Okay.
You know, the back gate goes down, obviously, and then we prop it up so it goes straight out level.
Yep. Yep.
Push this smoker, and both of those Traegers actually go in here.
Okay.
During the comp trip. And everything goes out on there, and it gets cooked up on the top. And here's the Southern Q. It's pretty decent inside.
Not bad.
But that pan down there is just the water
footprint.
pan, you know. So I cook on these 2 levels, and
yep.
She's dirty.
It's been used. That's all that means.
But I used it this winter, and I cooked right where it's at.
Okay.
Look at this thing.
There you go. Did it go out the window?
I open up the door.
Oh, okay.
And just that little bit goes out.
Nice.
So it vents out, and this thing goes over there, and it works out perfect.
That's awesome.
Not one bit of smoke comes in here.
There you go. Stay in the warmth, man.
Unless you're opening up the firebox. And
that's cool. So this one's ran by CyberQ, obviously.
Yep, it's got the CyberQ Cloud.
Okay.
The Pit Viper.
Pit Viper, yep. Okay. Awesome.
Can't wait to get things going.
Yeah, that's awesome.
First thing is the spring cleaning.
Hell yeah. What's up with Wichita, man? Obviously, we got some footage. He showed us his freezer and everything, so you'll get to see some of that. But
well, Wichita has some nice meats. I mean, they, you know, I met Andrew at the National Barbecue Association conference in Nashville.
Okay, yeah.
We actually, with Bubba and John, we went down there and cooked in the KCBS competition against Myron Mixon, Chris Lilly.
Good stuff.
Mark Lambert from, you know, Sweet Swine of Mine.
Yeah, yep.
You know, all the big hitters were there. I couldn't believe we were there cooking, you know, and that was a fun time. Well, I met Andrew there.
Okay.
We just became Facebook friends, and you know, still because of knowing Phil and going to Chicago here and there, you know, it's we've remained friends. So I approached him about the sponsorship, and he said, "Come on aboard."
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, and I've done, you know, some good hashtagging and you know, bringing them every competition, brought that in there. And what's come about from that is we have like the brisket run going on.
Yeah.
You know, the
happens today.
He gets well, they went there yesterday. Today
was it yesterday?
Yeah, today is when they're at the class and everybody gets all theirs.
So they get their
So that way he hands them off, and if they thaw out and get rotten, then it's their fault.
It's their problem, yeah.
That's why he would only make the drop-off was only at the class.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
did Tom go or did he deliver?
No, they don't deliver.
Okay, right.
Tom went there. He rented a little enclosed trailer, something like a U-Haul.
Awesome.
And went there, and
Tom
he had
Summers.
like 30 Bad Habit Barbecue.
Yeah, go check out his video. Ching!
On the World of Barbecue. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
So he's got some fantastic deals on the briskets. You know, he carries Snake River Farms.
Yeah.
And they're like half the price of what you can go to Snake River Farms and buy them.
Yeah, right on the website.
So, you know, when he buys them in quantity like that, he can do that. So he, you know, I started putting that out there. And I switched. He also carries a Mishima Wagyu brisket.
Okay, yeah.
And I got a couple of those for the tailgatings, and I really liked them. Okay. So that's what I'm using.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm using the Mishima Wagyu briskets.
You'll see those too.
I got, you know, I just picked up 10 of those for the season, couple for practice, and the rest for, you know, getting her done.
Getting her done.
And I picked up all my ribs. You know, he's got a Duroc rib. It's an Iowa. It's called Iowa Duroc. You know, it's similar to the Compart Family Farms Duroc. You know, same type of breed of pig. Okay. But just a different farm. So I've just been pushing those. You know, and it works out.
Beautiful ribs.
Done well in the ribs. You know, I've done decent. You know, not breaking any track records.
Well, I'd say you did
that's my fault. You know, I just got to learn that perfect rib. Next time I'll make it out of aluminum. But here's the original. Use the stuff up on top. Everything's packed away for the winter. You know.
There you go.
But you got to mix it. This baby's cooked some hogs. Yeah. She's been sitting here all winter. She needs to be cleaned.
Not much action in the past few months, huh?
Nope.
This is one you only fire up when you're doing big stuff, probably. Yeah?
Well, any tailgates, any catering. Okay. We've got a shelf that comes up and we've custom made on there.
Oh yeah.
This was the first cutout.
Ah, yeah.
Everything, we had to have that so we can get the, you know, the firebox plate out.
Yep, yep.
And you got your charcoal, you know, your charcoal chute down in there. And
okay.
This whole thing, this square right here, weighs as much as the rest of the smoker.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Thick steel.
With the liner, it's got the I think it's got what, concrete liner in the firebox.
Oh, okay, wow.
You know, this gets hot. Yeah, like I said, that'll hold, and it's got its own built-in fan.
Okay.
You know, the biggest Guru fan is like a 25 CFM.
Okay, yep.
This one's 56 CFMs.
Wow, okay.
So we had the frame built for it to bolt on. This thing came on wheels. So we built that frame, had it powder coated, and put everything at Tom's shop, put it all together, and used the forklift, set it on there, and then built everything around it. Custom, you know, valve for the
stack there, huh?
For the vent on it. Got the Traegers. We got, see the Traegers on this side? There's stuff packed on the front there. There's,
get some sticker action in there.
Then I'll come up on this other side too, and I got both Traegers can be worked right off of this side.
Okay, yep.
Works out pretty good.
That's awesome. Yep, easily accessible from both sides.
But for competition, she's retired.
She's retired. Oh, that's beautiful.
But they peel them, they strip, you know, most of that stuff right off.
They do all that work and then reseal them, huh?
And then individually crown. He asked me how I want them. Do I want them individual, 2 in a rack, 3
So you don't have to worry about trimming, nothing like that when you get to a contest?
Just maybe got to clean up a little because, you know, there's still...
May not be completely square, right?
Just got to clean off the knuckle end over here, and this one's got a lot of fat on it, but that'll clean up. But the bones are...
It's beautiful.
You know, the bones are nice and straight on
Absolutely.
That.
Oh, yeah. And those are Duroc.
These are Durocs. It's an Iowa Duroc.
Okay. So it's not the Carmpart family you keep hearing about a lot of.
No.
But
this is Iowa
Duroc nonetheless.
But Duroc nonetheless.
Yes.
And then I got 3 cases, and I kept 10 of the 12 briskets.
Okay.
And my lowest one was 16.
Some big briskets, man.
This one's, they're all 18 to 23. 22.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I think this one, see, that's 17.
Wichita.
I go to my corner store and throw them on the thing and
weigh them up.
And weigh them up. And there's a...
Wow.
It's frozen, but you can see.
Beautiful, yeah, absolutely. Awesome marbling.
And they're big.
Wow.
Look how...
Yeah, some serious weight to it. What's that one?
That
Poundage?
one was 19.29 pounds.
Wow. So there you have it, guys. Kevin LaRocque from Kevlar BBQ. Thank you to Kevin for inviting us into his home, making us feel welcome. Made us some ribs, showed us around, all kinds of stuff. So he's a great guy. Go check him out on Instagram and Facebook. Kevlar BBQ will have all that stuff down below. All of his Instagram links and stuff like that. Thank you, Kevin, for putting up with our technical difficulties. We got some new mics, got a new phone, stuff like that to make sure you guys are getting some good video quality and audio quality. We want the best for you. So plenty more interviews to come. 2019 season getting ready to start. As you can see, the snow's starting to melt a little bit, stuff like that. So, man, we're right around the corner. We're signed up as far as Hallboy Barbecue goes. We're signed up for a lot of stuff. Everything's starting to come back. Verifications that we are signed up and we're in. So lots of contests to come for you, all that good stuff. We have some more pretty cool recipes we're working on, things like that. So please like and subscribe, share if you would. That helps us out a lot, guys, and we'll see you next week.